Hello, my tarot friends. How are you? How did June go? Did you enjoy the vibe of June? There's been so much going on, hasn't there? Where I am in Cape Town, it is deep winter, kind of deep winter, very grey and rainy for the last few weeks. So I love it because it gives you a great excuse to hibernate, which is lovely in winter. It's a lovely sunny day today, so that's great. So how did your June go? It was good, expansive. It was the page of cups, wasn't it? It was Narcissus, love, self-love. Did you manage to find those deep wells of self-love and spread them out amongst your family, friends, co-workers, colleagues? So what we've got, we're now talking about July 2025. Oh, there's so much gone on in the world, hasn't there? It's I find it more and more important to come into your own, your own sphere, make your own sphere. I know I say this a lot, your own world as magical and wonderful and loving and kind and compassionate as possible. Because as I say so often, there are a load of severely traumatized people running too many countries and completely out of control, in my opinion. It's not actually a laughing matter, but you have to laugh or you just go, okay, how's this all going to kind of get right? Anyway, July 2025 we are talking about now in my overview for the tarot for 2025 that I did back in January or probably December last year. This was the card that came up for July. This is Triptolemus, the guy who evidently saw the kidnapping of Persephone by Hades. So this was the overview for July, which is it's the Page of Pentacles, and you can see by the card he's holding his resources. He's in this deck, the Mythic Tarot deck, it's like he's gathering his resources in order to go forward with a project that he wants to do or an idea that he has. And resources could be money, it could be like a relationship resource, it could just be connections as a resource, it could be material things. It could be gathering wood to make a little shed with, but it's about gathering energy, collecting up in order to move forward with the project. And you will see here with Triptolemus, he's obviously standing there. You see all the shoots in the fields. It's almost like springtime. Everything's coming up. Everything's germinating. So he's got his pentacle, his coin, and everything behind him is germinating. So it's about that resources, gathering up, collecting to you what you need in order to basically go forth and, like I say, with your project or with a business idea or with a creative project. It's for instance, I paint, so like if I wanted to do a big painting, I've got to get the canvas, I've got to get whatever paints I haven't got and all that kind of stuff. Or you may be into sewing or baking or sports and you need a lot of resources to kind of go forward and enjoy all of those things. That was the overview, okay? Triptolemus. Now what's really interesting, the card that has come up as I shuffle today, and it's really funny, I was shuffling and I was shuffling and then I'm really focusing on July 2025 and connecting to anyone that will see this video and to give them something that they really can work with, whether it's meditatively or just kind of emotionally or whatever. And I was shuffling and then my mind wanders and then the devil comes out. I'm like, no, I wasn't thinking about this, my mind had wandered a bit, and then so I put that back in. I'm shuffling, thinking July 2025, and the star fell out. I was like, oh, well, that's nice, but I don't think I was truly concentrating. So in the end, there's like a few cards that came out, and in the end I thought, okay, stick with it, concentrate, focus in the heart. And what came up was this. the Knight of Pentacles. So how lovely that that was the overview, and that is the one that's come out for the one card wonder for July 2025. So we have Triptolemus, the Page of Pentacles, and we have Aristeas, the Knight of Pentacles. If you ever watch my videos on tarot, you will know who I relate this to. Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings. I think it's a great character match for the Knight of Pentacles, because basically, as you can see from the card, he's an earthed, I mean, pentacles are earth, but he is grounded, he's earthed, he's on his horse, he's plodding along. There's the beehives in the background. He tends the earth, he loves the earth. He's a kind of stayer, you know, he's reliable, he's the kind of person who it will always be there. And the Knight of Pentacles is associated with prophecy and healing. So there's that interesting connection with prophecy, healing, nature, being connected to nature, getting out there, touching trees, walking barefoot, looking up at the sky, looking at the sun, looking at, you know, the birds in the trees, or whatever you can see that's completely and utterly natural. So we have, for July 2025, this very interesting pairing of the Page and the Knight. So it's earth, it's pentacles, it can be money, it can be taking your attention to money, it can be kind of just being wary of handling and managing your money well, and facing up to money kind of habits and just what you want to do with your money. If you haven't got any money, how can you go about getting money? It's about managing your possessions from that point of view, the material point of view. It could be managing your garden. It could be just looking at your resources, seeing what you need, thinking about how you're going to get them, that kind of stuff. So the is that the right one? Yeah, the Knight is as you can imagine, like Sam Gamgee in Lord of the Rings, diligent, kind of hardworking, just gets on with it. No drama, no faff. There he is on his horse, marching forth, just, you know, being of service. That's what I kind of get with this. It's like a bit of a Virgoan thing, isn't it? But then again, it could be the Taurus thing with the nature, the nature kind of stuff. So it's a very nice card. Diligence and reliability, a gentleness. Like I say, it's not like some of the horses. You think about the horse in the Knight of Wands rearing up, going forth. So July 2025, gathering your resources, thinking about what you want to do creatively, money-wise, and then just steadily going forward. But I also get the feeling that it's, and I think this is for most people at the moment, going out into nature, being in touch with nature. I think what's happening with the world at the moment is you really do need to, when we're talking about gathering resources, you know, it's really gathering your own resources, your own love, your own emotions, your own mental peacefulness, gathering it to you and just kind of going, okay, it's all gone mad out there. There's this kind of, you know, as I always say, the best thing is to just withdraw from news as much as possible. Okay, obviously I like to know what's going on in the world, and then I have a look and I just think, oh, there's like some demonic forces really kind of stomping around Earth, isn't there? And we have to be the lights. We have to be the ones that shine our light into the darkness and stand up for what is right, what is good, what is honourable, what is decent. So all that kind of stuff. So I think that's quite straightforward. It's very earthed. It's very grounded. Take yourself, you know, be gentle. Regarding the healing of this card, you know, think about what is going to be good for you healing wise. And even a prophecy, and people would go, "Oh, yeah, I haven't got a clue," or it's, you know, it's all like, you know, away with the fairies. As you know, I like to be there quite a lot. But, you know, we all have intuition. And so I would say for this month in July, just really allow your intuition to come through. Listen to yourself, listen to your gut. Listen, if you have got projects coming forward and you're planning, listen to your gut. You know, never ever ignore your intuitive gut sensations. They are so powerful. They are one of the most powerful natural urges that we have, that instinctive urge or instinctive knowledge, instinctive feeling, instinctive tuning in. So it looks like July is going to be, okay, just tuning into yourself, tuning into what you know is right for you, tuning in to what's right for this project or thing that you want to go forward with. And keep true to yourself. Keep doing the stuff that makes you feel better, whole, loved. Laugh, you know. Do the stuff that really kind of gives your home and your heart a lovely kind of, what's that exactly? What is that? A kind of, you know, bubbling up of effervescence of joy. You know, joy might be a bit of a strong word for some people because it's like, oh, I'm just trying to, you know, pay the bills and whatever. But just a sense of contentment, of satisfaction with your daily ongoing stuff. So I think that's it for now. And yeah, just keep grounded. That's another thing here. Keep grounded. Don't get taken away with the tides and the waves of what is going on around you. You know, this whole center of a mountain thing, which is just kind of whatever goes on around you, just feel yourself in the center of the mountain, calm, quiet, while all the rage and storms and lightning bolts and flooding and everything else that goes on, goes on around you, not in you. Don't be pulled off your grounded energy. And of course, in order to know your energy, you have to tune in with yourself, which is what I've been saying. Tune into yourself, intuitively feel yourself, listen to yourself. Again, don't be influenced by too much. Really kind of get to know yourself, get to love yourself, get to listen to yourself, and then act on your own wisdom. So hope that's helpful. And yes, I'll be back soon to carry on with my lovely going through the major arcana of this fantastic Mythic Tarot deck. And apart from that, have a great month. Leave any comments about how your June went or what you're planning in July. And I will be seeing you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.